What is going on, guys? This is Chris here, back with another study video, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about procrastination and why we procrastinate in our studies. We have definitely all faced procrastination at some point when we're trying to study, whether it's before the study or during the study, and we really just wish that we could get out of it. And today I'm going to show you why it happens and how we can get out of it. But before we start this video, guys, as always, please remember to drop a like on this video if you did enjoy, and hit that red subscribe button to stay connected to the videos that I upload and get notified when they come. But apart from that, guys, let's get into the video. Now, we've all experienced procrastination at some point in our lives, and it always occurs in our studies. The question is, why do we procrastinate in our study? I mean, we can all agree that we want to do well in our exams and understand the potential to do well and what that can lead us to further in life. But when it comes down to sitting down and studying because we know we need to, we just can't seem to bring ourselves to do it. And why is that? Now, one of the big reasons why we procrastinate in our studies is because we are disorganized. We don't have a study timetable set up. We don't know what we're going to study and when we're going to study it or how we're going to study it. We don't know where our laptop is. We've lost some of our books. And when it comes to studying, we have to think about all these things we have to do, and we just can't bring ourselves to do it. So a real way to overcome this is to stay organized. Now you might be asking, okay, I have to stay organized, sure, but how do I actually stay organized? Well, the two main areas that I mentioned earlier where we typically procrastinate will show you how. The first situation where we typically procrastinate is even before we start studying. When we first decide that we have to study, we sit there and we think, oh, I have a lot of maths to do, I have a lot of English to do, and then it becomes overwhelming and we start thinking about all the different things we have to do, and then pushing through that barrier to spend the energy to actually start studying just becomes so insurmountable that we can't bring ourselves to do it. And we start going on Facebook and we start going on YouTube and we don't end up studying at all. Now, this could be 5 minutes for someone before they decide, screw it, I have to study. Or this could lead to 2, 3, 4 hours of procrastination, video after video, Facebook post after Facebook post, and we haven't actually achieved any of the study that we first decided that we had to do. The best way, I believe, to tackle this issue is to make a study timetable. And I actually spoke about this in my 3 study hacks video, which you can press the card up here to check out, and it'll give you a detailed explanation of how to actually build this study timetable and what is actually required. But essentially, to break it down, the point of this timetable is to help you figure out what you're going to study, when you're going to study it, and how you're going to study it. So these 3 big decisions you don't have to make anymore. It's already been made for you because you did it in the past. So this takes out all the decision making that you had to do and lets you get straight into that study and get those words on the page, get those maths equations solved. Whatever it is that you wanted to do, you're able to do it without having to worry about the insurmountableness of your study. I promise you, you will be surprised by how much this streamlines your study and allows you to get more done in less time and stay efficient, rather than worrying about what you should be studying or when you should do it. You have a timetable ready, you come home from school, you check it, and you just go from there. Tick off each thing as you do it and keep going. Now, moving on to the second area where we typically procrastinate is during the study session. So if you followed all those steps in the first part of this video, you should now be on your way to studying really well. The timetable's set up, you don't have to worry about when to start studying, you just do it when the timetable says and you keep going. The problem is we start to study and we get through a couple exercises, we read through a couple pages of that book we've been assigned, and then we start to get lazy. We start to think, oh, this is getting tiring, I've sat here for 30, 45 minutes. Maybe I'll just go check YouTube for a little bit. Maybe I'll go check Facebook for a little bit. And that little bit turns into a big bit. And then we don't get that study done. So those first really good 30, 45 minutes that we had, it's all for nothing now because we're not studying anymore. And that's all we just did for the day and wasted the other 5 hours doing stuff that we shouldn't have been doing. And there's no crime in wanting to take this break from your study just for a little bit, but it's not really planned out and it can lead to an endless amount of time being spent on a break. I also believe that procrastination in this second area of study is the more common one, and I believe that the easiest way to defeat this is to set scheduled breaks. It's as simple as that. If you decide, hey, from 4 to 4:45, I'm going to study this subject, and then from 4:45 to 5 o'clock, I'm going to have a 15-minute break, then you study again for the next 45 minutes, have another 15-minute break. There's 1.5 hours of solid study with a good half-an-hour break built up between the two that allows you to recharge and have some water, have some food, and be ready to go again. So it's as simple as that, guys. If you make a nice, decent timetable that says what you're going to study, when you're going to study it, how you're going to study it, keep those 3 questions in your head as you build the table. And if you sit there and have the breaks that you've set out to break and remove all distractions when you're not meant to be having a break, you will definitely get solid study done when you want to do it and when you need to do it. So guys, there was my take on procrastination, how it happens, why we do it, and how we can overcome it. If you guys did enjoy this video, leave a big thumbs up. It really helps out my channel, motivates me as I see that I am helping people do better in their studies. I'd also love it if you guys dropped a subscription. I've grown from 0 to 14 a lot quicker than I imagined, and I'm so grateful for that. So if you guys can drop a subscription if you haven't already, really appreciate it. And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.